Alright guys, so this is the fly I'm going to be tying today. It's a shrimp with a rattle. So, and it's somewhat weedless. Let's get into what you need. Alright, so you're going to need, this is a number 4 mustad long shank. You're going to need a weighted bead, 2 clear beads. I think this is a 6-inch piece of probably either 30 or 40 pound mono. You're gonna need eyes over there. I really don't know what this stuff is, but it's like a glitter thingy. It's rubber. That looks like a pheasant feather right there. This is brown deer tail hair. And this is the white one, and 2 strips of this glitter flake stuff. Alright, so whatever color you want your head to be on your fly is the color you're going to use for your line. In this case, I'm going to use white because I want the head to be white. So you're just going to start from here, work your way all the way down to the tip of the hook. I'm going to cut this. Alright, so the first, you're going to want to try and line up everything on top. So first you're going to need is your white deer tail. Alright, so now that you have it here, so you do 2 loose wraps so you can line everything, and then give it a couple good tight ones. Trim off your excess. Okay, then you want to get your feather. You're going to want to peel away some of these ends right here, these parts, so that way you can tie your line to that part, and some of this part where it's big on the outside, you want to trim it. Then wrap it around till you start getting to those thin feathers, and then I guess I can keep doing just a hair more. Okay, and give it a couple of wraps around. Ooh. Don't lose your beads. Okay, so give it a couple of wraps around this. Trim your feather. Then you want to get your brown hair, hold it from the middle, pull all your whatever ends out, and you want these hairs to be half the size, like half the distance of the white. Do a couple tight ones. Okay, now get your 2 flakes. Make them even. You want to make them to where they're just a little bit longer than your white hairs. Put them on the side of your hook. You get it on this side, fold it over to the other side, give it a couple wraps there. Okay, and then you want to get your eyes, cut them in half. Okay, you want to put them going backwards. You want them just at the shank of the hook. I'm actually gonna just put 2 right now. I'm working my way back that way. You can adjust them right now, how far you want them, and then cut the mono. It's pretty simple though. Just cut the mono as close as you really can, and then we're about to wrap over that. Now work your way back over it. Okay, then you're gonna get your rubber stuff. Wrap this on and wrap it around. You want a little bit of an end right here of a head. So I'm gonna wrap it off right there. cut this, pull these back, and wrap it. And then you're gonna wanna get your monofilament. See how it goes up, how it curves? You want the curved part going backwards. So you're gonna wrap the monofilament. And you want this on top of your eye, very, very straight. Because this is the jig part. So you're gonna get one of your clear beads, slide it on. Then you're gonna get your weighted bead, slide that on. Then your other clear bead, slide that on. Okay, now you're gonna stick the mono through it, the eye of the hook. And this is where the tricky part is. This is gonna be how big you're gonna wanna make your, it's kinda looks like a half of a heart. You don't want it super big, but you want it big enough. And you're gonna wrap it around the mono. Then you're gonna turn it around and wrap it back this way down. Okay. Now if you want it weedless, then okay, if you don't want it weedless, then cut it there and wrap it. If you want it weedless, which I do, because down here we have a lot of turtle grass, I'm gonna go a couple behind it. I'm probably gonna put 3 behind it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna finish it off. Cut that. I don't have any of that fancy glue for flies, so I'm just gonna put a dot of super glue and work that around the whole thing. Okay, so I had to fix this. I just straightened it up because it turned on me. I didn't wrap it in the beginning. I didn't wrap it the mono enough in the first time. So now the hook tips right here. I'm just gonna cut it, the monofilament, a little bit past that for weedless. There we go. There's still super glue on it, but yeah, that's it. You can hear the rattle. And it will be like that. That's how it will swim. Right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And now, if you are going to want to sight cast with this, you don't put a weighted bead. Put 3 clear beads. Now, if you're blind casting in a sort of way, then you want a black one in there, a weighted one. And if you want more weight, you can add some lead like wire before you start. But yeah, this is already a heavy fly by itself, just like this.